Hey yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is the highly requested Q&A. I have all the questions here. Currently it is 2:07 on Thursday, so if you submit any questions after this time, I'm sorry I won't be able to look at those, but I do want to start like a weekly Q&A thing, and I want to call it QFA. Questions for Alec. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comment section, and while you're at that, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Alright, let's just get on with the Q&A. We got tons and tons of questions. Thank you for submitting them, and here we go. Elizabeth Styles asks, what made you want to start YouTube? Also, what camera equipment do you use? Thank you for your question, Elizabeth. I wanted to start YouTube because I like to entertain people, and I like to make videos and edit and act and just everything that's involved in video making. And what camera equipment do I use? I use a Canon SL2. I use a Video Mic GoPro some mic, and then just a tripod that I borrowed from my girlfriend's brother. Okay, I just want to apologize. I'm sorry if I mispronounced anybody's name. Marilyn Vazquez asks, Alex Sant Vlogs, how do you feel now that your channel has grown so quickly? I feel super thankful that my channel blew up in a matter of a few days. It's amazing, incredible, and I'm ready for the opportunity to entertain more people now that more people are watching. So thank you guys. Inger_X asks, at what age did you decide you wanted to be a YouTuber? Actually, I think I was 12 is when I first started uploading to YouTube. And then I started a Minecraft channel with my sister, and I was 13, and then from there it was just every so often. Then I started like a commentary talking about Game of Thrones, Star Wars, nerd type stuff. I think that was a year and a half ago, and then I went into video game YouTubing, and then I got into vlogging because it was easier, it was more fun, I can entertain more people, there's more options to do, so yes. Natalie Vaofunua, would you want to know how to die or when you're gonna die? By the way, I love you already. Your vlogs are so consistent, which is what we want. Thank you for the kind words, Natalie. I would probably want to know when I die, just because if I know how I die, like for example, if I know I'm gonna die in a car accident, I'd be scared to get in a car, versus if I know I'm gonna die in X amount of years or whatnot. Chloe Blake Vlogs asks, what's your biggest motivation for consistently posting? It's just that every post I post, I see more and more people are watching, so it's just encouraging to know that I'm entertaining more and more people, and I like to do everything that's involved, so I just want to keep doing it. So Crystal Tobar asks, how does your family feel now that you've gotten an increase of subs? I mean, my family's super excited and they're super happy and proud for me, and I think they just want to see how far I can go, and yeah. Angel Garcia asks, how did it all start for you and your girlfriend? And damn, 2.5 years, so dope. So it all started, I was a junior in high school, and I was going on this high school trip to Italy, and she was one of the people that were going, and I had asked the teacher that was sponsoring it a list of everyone who was going, so I can like look them up on social media, contact them, try to make friends. And I come across her, I thought she was super, super beautiful, so I knew that on the trip I wanted to get to know her, become friends with her, and basically from that point until now and forever, she's been my girlfriend. Kelly M has 2 questions. She says, who are your favorite YouTubers and which countries would you like to visit? So my favorite YouTubers are, one of them being PewDiePie. I also like the Ace Family, Logan Paul, Emergency Awesome. Mr. Gangsta Bitch asks, why your homie hair look like a used paintbrush? Funny you ask, because I think my homie's hair looks like a piece of broccoli. So I want you guys to vote down in the comments section. Do you think it looks like a paintbrush or broccoli? Ariel Gonzalez asks, how do you and your girlfriend manage to stay together this long? It's just work, Ariel. I mean, if you truly love someone enough, then you guys will work together through anything, and I think we love each other that much, and we want to be together no matter what, so. Adriana Valdez asks, did you watch Avengers Infinity War yet? And if you did, how did you like the ending? I have in fact watched it, and you can actually go watch my video of me watching it. The link will be down in the description. I love the ending, but it was really sad. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't know who's seen it. It's only been out for like less than a week, so I don't really want to get into spoilers just yet. But it was amazing and sad at the same time. Thank you for your question. Sydney Y asks, what is your favorite thing to do when you're not filming? Honestly, probably playing video games, or editing my films, or hanging out with friends or my girlfriend. Vanessa Estrada asks, how old are you? Why did you need surgery, and what type of music do you like? Well, I'm 19. I had some lumps in my head that needed to be removed, and I like pop and rock. somewhere in there. Jesse Zamudio asks, what is your favorite shoe brand? I'm not really a big shoe guy, but I would probably have to say Nike just because that's the type of shoe that I wear to work and it's comfy, so thanks Nike. Vanessa Estrada asks, are your friends single? Well, Vanessa, it really depends on which friends you're talking about. WWE Bailey asks, do you want kids? And if you do, what gender? And I love your channel, and your girlfriend is very beautiful, and as a young girl, I'm super picky on who channel I subscribe to be you. I just did. Thank you for the kind words. Yes, I agree, she's very beautiful. I do want kids in the future, far off in the future. I'm still too young. I want 2 kids. WW Bailey asks, when are you gonna propose? You're just gonna have to wait and find out. Mama D asks, are you planning to give your subscribers a name? AS Squad sounds like a good one. Thank you, Mama D. I was actually hoping that someone would ask a question like this. I do want to have a fan name for everybody, but I want you guys to play a role in that. So if you have any names, start commenting them down in all the comment sections. Message me on Instagram at @alexant_ by the way, with ideas, or email me. Link to my email will be in the about page of my YouTube or on my Instagram. I don't want to be the one that comes up with the name and decides. I'd rather have you guys start saying all these names. I'll pick like my top 5 and then put up a poll for you guys to vote, because I want you guys to be involved as much as I am in these vlogs. Kelly M asks, what's your favorite holiday? Probably 4th of July, only because every 4th of July my friends and my parents' friends come over, we have a big barbecue, pool party, go to see fireworks, so that's probably it. A and B Fam asks, in the future, do you see yourself in another video with Austin from the Ace family? And what kind of video would you do with the Ace family? I would love to be in another video with Austin. I'm actually trying to get in touch with the Ace family right now, so hopefully I can. If you guys can help me with that, that would be awesome. I don't know what kind of video I would do with them. Any video would be amazing, just to have them in my video or be in their video. So stay tuned for that, because I'm hoping I can get that done. Jessica Perez asks, what do your parents think about you starting your YouTube channel? And how was their reaction when your number of subscribers grew overnight? How long have you been working at Ralph's? My parents think it's great that I'm starting a YouTube channel, and their reaction was, it was crazy. I mean, my mom was all night long, kept coming in my room, oh my gosh, have you seen the new number? Have you seen the new number? My dad was calling me, called all his friends, and I got texts and calls from all my parents' friends saying congratulations. So they're super pumped for it. How long I've been working at Ralph's? I think going on 10 months now. Mary Jaragui asks, where are you and your parents from? Well, I was born and raised in LA. My mom the same, and my dad was born in New York and moved out to LA when I think he was 13, maybe 14. JV Film says, did you know the Ace family before you saw Austin at the grocery store, or you just thought he was a vlogger and asked him for advice? So it's a little of both. I've heard of the Ace family and I knew the name Austin McBroom, but I didn't know what they looked like. So when I saw him filming his vlog in the grocery store, I instantly knew he was a YouTuber. And then my coworker had told me, oh, my daughter watches them, but she didn't know the name. So I'd gone up to Austin to ask for advice, because any YouTuber could give good advice no matter the size of their subscriber count or view count. So I was asking him for advice. As soon as he left, I went on my 10-minute break and I did some research, found out that that was Austin and that was the Ace family, and it was crazy. I wish I had known before I had talked to him, but you know. New Hawks has 2 questions. What are you studying in college and what is your goal in life? Currently, I'm not majoring in anything because I'm in a community college, but my major would be visual effects, and my goal in life is to live my dream. Cassandra Gonzalez asks, where did you meet each of your friends and how long have you known them? Favorite book to read? Have you been to any concerts? If so, which has been your favorite, and do you have a dream car? Okay, so I'm gonna do the short answers first and then go back for the long answers. Favorite book to read? I don't read books, but my favorite book of all time is Of Mice and Men. I have never been to a concert, sadly. My dream car is probably a McLaren P1. And where did I meet each of my friends? All right, I'm not gonna go into really long detail, just like lightning round. So, Kiana, my girlfriend, and my best friend, obviously Italy trip. Jarrett, best friend, met him through soccer when we were 7 years old. Jake, my longest friend, I've known him since we were 2. We went to preschool together. Andrew, I met through Jake back when I was in 6th grade. Chris, I met on the football team when I played football in high school. Kenny, I met in high school. And then I met Trent when I was in 7th grade. I actually met him through his older sister. So Elizabeth Ellisdale asks, what made you start being a YouTuber? Just my passion for wanting to entertain people and wanting to make videos. NAK Studios asks, is New England still your favorite football team? Yes, they are. Canon CV asks, What are you going to name us? Your new fandom wants a name. Well, Hannon, I would love to give you guys a name, but like I said earlier, I want you guys to start listing a whole bunch of different ideas that you have, and I'll pick my top 5 and put up a poll and see which one wins. And if I don't like the one that wins, you know, I'll let you guys know, and then you could pick the other 4, you know, something. But I want you guys to play a role in the name that's decided. Yeah, nah asks, who inspired you to make YouTube videos? Honestly, myself, just knowing that I like to entertain people and I felt like I could entertain people because I had the confidence in myself to do it. So that inspired me. Desiree Valdivia asks, would you ever move out of LA? It's not a definite no because I love LA, but if I did, I would probably move to Seattle. Other than that, I have no intention of moving. Nanny Moreno asks, how tall are you? What's your favorite dog breed? What's your favorite food? Also, congrats on the upcoming channel. Thank you. I'm about 5'9", 5'10". I haven't really measured myself since I got my driver's license 2 years ago, and I was 5'9" at that time. My favorite dog breed is a tie between a Labrador and German Shepherds. They're just so beautiful, so if I could like have both in one, that would be my favorite dog breed. My favorite food, also a tie between hamburgers and steak. I'm really like a big meat lover, so if I could have those in one. No, Alright, thank you, Nanny, for those questions. Martha Ledesma asks, what is the most embarrassing thing you have gone through in your life? What is your biggest fear? Okay, my most embarrassing thing that's happened to me in my life, I was 8 years old, and I went to Mammoth with my family for a skiing trip, and it was my first time learning how to ski. And I didn't know how to slope. Like, we went up on the slopes with the instructor and all the class of all, like, little kids. And I didn't know how to stop because I was 8 and it was my first time, so I zoomed down the slope, and then I finally stopped and I laid down in the snow, and I looked up and I saw all the ski class coming down, and I really had to pee. So for some reason in my mind I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go pee right now because I couldn't hold it. So I peed, not knowing it would make the snow yellow. So when the instructor got down to where I was and she helped me up and saw that the snow was yellow, she asked if I had peed myself, and all the class started to laugh, and I got so embarrassed that I said, no, I think a bear came through and peed. So that's probably the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me. And my biggest fear is probably just not being able to do what I love to do, and now that I'm actually able to do what I love to do, losing my fans for whatever reason. So that's probably my biggest fear. Other than that, I don't really have one. Gabby Marie asks, will you be doing shoutouts? I want to develop some way I can be doing shoutouts, unless you count this is a shout out because I'm reading your name when I ask your question. And if I do this every week with the QFA, by the way, let me know if you like that idea down in the comments, then I guess this would be my way of shouting people out. But just like specific shout outs, I don't know. I want to develop some way because I want to let you guys know how much you mean to me, and I want to give back to you guys. So if you have ideas on how I could do shout outs, also let me know down in the comment section. Maya Rodriguez asks, Alex Hant Vlogs, do you prefer orchestra or band? I don't really listen to both, but if I had to choose, I'd probably choose band. Michael DeMombrin asks, who is your best buddy? I think you know who my best buddy is, Michael DeMombrin. Kilo1Fave asks, do you have siblings? How did you meet your best friends? What do you plan to do after reaching 1 million subscribers? Yes, I have one sibling, a sister. I already went through the best friends. And what do I plan on doing after I reach 1 million subscribers? Well, I hope that could be soon. I don't really know yet because I'm still figuring out what I could do for my 10K subscribers, because that happened so quickly. I went to sleep and woke up and pretty much had 10,000. So I want to do something for that. I also want to do something for 100,000 once we get there. So 1 million really isn't on my mind right now. I'm just focused on, you know, at the time of this recording, I think it's at like almost 21,000. So I'm just focused on 22,000, 23. So I want to take it slow at first. I don't want to get too ambitious, although I really am. But once we get closer to that 1 million subscriber mark, I will have something insanely in store for you guys. So make sure, Killa1Fave, you stay tuned for when that 1 million comes, because I promise you it will come very soon. Danae Garcia asks, who and when was your first girlfriend? My first girlfriend was when I was in the summer between 8th grade and 9th grade, and her name was Aurora. Jer Cheeto asks, what is your main goal in life? P.S. Love you and love your channel. Thank you, I love you too, and my main goal in life is just to live out my dream and do what makes me happy. Mama D asks, to be in a video, but eventually they will be. And my birthday is on August 30th. Noros Candy Bar asks, how does the Ace family know that you are also a YouTuber? When I went up to Austin and I asked for advice, I told them I was trying to start a vlog channel. Does your family / parents have a house in LA? Yes, we do have a house in LA. It's where I currently live. Did you go to college or high school? I did graduate high school and now I'm in community college. Do you work in the market where you find the Ace family just like a mini job? It's like a part-time job, so if that's how you know a part-time job is called a mini job, then yes, it's not full-time. So Victoria Correa asks, are you a morning person or night owl? Honestly, Victoria, it's both. I can stay up till 2, 3 in the morning and then wake up at like 7 or 8 o'clock and have a ton of energy, or I can go to sleep at 9 at night and then wake up at 6 and also have a ton of energy. I can go to sleep at 1. So it's just, I mean, I don't need a lot of energy. I don't need a lot of sleep to get a lot of energy and function. Sometimes I take naps during the day to like extend how long I can stay up at night, but I'm not really one or the other. It's just a mixture of both. Ton of questions from YouTube. Thank you, everybody. If your question did not get asked, there could be multiple reasons. One, it was a repeat of a question, so I went with whoever asked it first. 2, it may have been inappropriate. 3, also just because I don't want to make the video 3 hours long, and I have questions from my Instagram and my email that I also want to get to. So if you didn't get your question answered, please don't feel bad. Keep asking them. I do want to start that weekly Q&A, but call it QFA, questions for Alec. If you guys like that, let me know down in the comment section, because I would love to do this on a weekly basis just so I can get to know you guys better, you guys can get to know me better, feel like we're more connected. And yeah, so let's just get to the Instagram ones. Another question I saw a lot on YouTube, but there was just so many names that I'm not going to give credit to just one person. Everyone was asking about my tattoo, what it is, what's the meaning behind it. So I'm just going to put up a picture over the camera, like a high definition picture, and just explain it. So so far it's kind of like a half sleeve. I want it to be a full sleeve eventually. The mountain on the bottom is Mount Rainier from Washington, and it's supposed to symbolize my aunt and my uncle from Washington. The spaceman astronaut guy is not someone in particular, it's just supposed to symbolize me and my love for space. And then the moon is made out of cheese. I don't know if you guys have seen Wallace and Gromit, but in that claymation show movie, they love cheese and the moon is made out of cheese. I used to watch that with my grandparents all the time when I was little, so that's supposed to symbolize them. The rest of the tattoo is going to have a whole bunch of symbolism in it yet. I'm just tight on money, so I can't get more of that session done. Okay, so Instagram now. Princess Mariah asks, don't know if you already filmed the Q&A, but do you think you would end up doing daily vlogs? PS, love all your videos. So yeah, I would love to do daily vlogs. I just kind of have a really restricting schedule right now, so that's why I try to do every other day vlogs, because it gives me time to like film one day, have a day to edit, and post the next day, or take 2 days to film or 2 days to edit. But one day when I'm not taking any classes in school, or if I make YouTube my profession, I will do daily vlogs. I would love to do it. It's been a really big dream of mine. MX Kayla asks, for your Q&A, what are your top 5 favorite foods? All right. So first place goes to steak and hamburgers. I can't decide between that. Second place, probably like pizza. I don't know if there's an order, but this is all just going to be in there. So steak and hamburgers is 1 in there. Somewhere in there is pizza. Somewhere in there is pasta, chicken, and just like sweets in general. _ Alyss_A_ asks, what's your argument on Batman vs Superman? Who's better? Second question, do you prefer Marvel or DC? So I like Superman more than Batman. I mean, nerd moment, they fought many of times in the comic books. They both won. They both beat each other many times. I think there are better Batman movies out there, like The Dark Knight. This is my favorite movie, but Superman is my all-time favorite superhero. I prefer Marvel more than DC, just because there's more lore in Marvel and more history and more backstory. It's more entertaining, but my favorite superhero is from DC. I know it's kind of like, well, you like Marvel better, but your favorite character is from DC. So I like one character from DC, but the entire universe of Marvel I like more. So. Jocelyn Beltran 18 asks, what's your biggest goal you wish to accomplish through this YouTube channel? Honestly, I don't have just one goal, because I want to see this channel just go and go and go. but probably just to entertain as much people as possible. So hopefully that number can be very high, and we'll just see through time. JB_ asks, hey man, my question for you is, after gaining so many subs in a matter of a couple days, are you going to quit your real-time job and pursue a full-time job on YouTube? Hope you use this question in your Q&A. I subbed and hit the notification bell. Looking forward to it. Wish you well and stay humble. God bless. Thank you for your question, JB. I'm not going to be leaving my job just yet. Maybe one day in the future to pursue YouTube, but at the time, not right now. Gabby Marie 1 asks, hey Alec, can you do an 24-hour challenge / overnight challenge in a store or somewhere crazy? By the way, congrats on 20K. You're doing great and we'll go far. Thank you, Gabby, and yes, I do plan on an overnight 24-hour challenge. I don't know where. I plan on doing one eventually, so we'll see what happens with that. And that brings us to the end of the Q&A. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you did, I hope you did. Thank you for all the questions. Keep submitting them. Let me know if you want me to do that weekly QFA, and if you like the idea of QFA. Also, start commenting down names of fan base names, anything will do. I will start reading through all of them. I'll pick my top 5. And we'll see about that. So I'm sorry if your question did not get read, because it might have been a multiple question, or just ran out of time, or I'm saving it for another weekly QFA. So thank you guys for subscribing and watching. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button. Also click that bell button so you keep up to date with whatever happens in my life. I'm posting every other day. I have a lot of stuff in store for you guys. I wrote it all down on a piece of paper, and front and back paper is all filled up. So I can't wait to see where this journey goes, and I can't believe that you guys are following me along with it. So enough being said, this was probably a long video, but thank you guys for sticking to it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.